Hello, this is Guguleta Manana of the Art and Culture of Wellness. I speak about arttherapy. I'm a channel based in South Africa. Today's talk is on arttherapy for unexpected death, how we can heal through creativity. So I just want to briefly let you know I'm going to be, talking about the impact of unexpected death, the role of arttherapy in that, and examples of arttherapy techniques and what we have on research on art therapy and grief, and some closing thoughts. So, art therapy, for those who've maybe new to my channel, is or do not know what art therapy is, it is a form of a psychotherapy that uses creative expression to help individuals. So, we use talk therapy, we use object art as a in a triangular relationship between the client, yourself, and the art. We discuss the art. So, and to improve, explore emotions and improve mental health in this case. I mean, when we speak about unexpected death, it is normally a traumatic event and it has a profound impact on those left behind. So my presentation today is exploring the potential benefits of art therapy for individuals. It could be for family, for community, people who've experienced unexpected death in their lives, which is happening a lot recently. So its impact is, it causes a range of emotional responses: shock, disbelief, anger, guilt, depression, which are overwhelming and difficult to process. It leads to feeling of being isolated and you feel disconnected from others. So what I wanted to share about what a therapy is able to do is create a safe, provide a safe, supportive environment and space for individuals, for family, for groups, or sometimes the death affects, unexpected death affects communities, to express this complex emotion through creative expression and creative means such as drawing, painting, sculpting, photography, videography, journaling, you name them, whatever art form that you prefer. So working with a trained registered art therapists, individuals, families, this is not limited to individuals, can explore their feelings and pain and gain insight into the grieving process. So the role of art therapy, in all of this is to help those individuals or families I alluded to earlier on process the emotion and find meaning in their experiences. Through the act of creating art, you can externalize the internal world, your internal experiences, and gain a sense of control over the emotion. Obviously, grieving is a process. There is no right or wrong way to grieve, though there are productive ways of grieving and unproductive ways of grieving. Grieving is different from one person to the another, even within family members that are experiencing the same loss of a person or same loss of a community member or a group member, or somebody significant in their life. What a therapy does is provide a non-verbal, because at times like this it feels like you are stuck, something shut down. So our therapy is able to bridge between your speaking and communicating those feelings, those overwhelming spirits, and in a non-verbal way of communication, which is especially helpful for articulation feelings through words. Sometimes people struggle. I mean, how do you explain that I saw my friend or saw somebody, I was with them last night or yesterday, I just spoke to them an hour ago, and then suddenly they're dead? How do you put that in words? Where do you begin? So by engaging in that creative expression, they can tap into their subconscious mind and access deeper level of self-awareness. And other, examples that I would say is through the use of collaging. So these are different therapy techniques that can be used to support individuals or group for unexpected collaging, claying, what other forms that people would like to use. I know the power of just collaging using different pictures. Also, you can use newspapers and select a couple of ways that you want to, express, experiment, and explore some more. Or it could be just working with clay, and just working with charcoal, drawing, painting, spattering, spitting, splattering paint to as a form of release. So through these techniques and others, these are not limited. These are just examples. Art therapy can help individuals, find ways of coping with griefs and to process your emotion. So a bit of information that we have, that art therapy is effective. I work with inner city children and groups and individuals and communities doing different processes, community mapping, individual therapy session, art therapy, it's quite a powerful process, and it can be a valuable tool for supporting grieving individuals, And there have been studies that have found that people who've engaged in art therapy reportedly, decrease their symptoms of depression and anxiety, because those are other feelings that you learn. How do you learn those lingering feelings? We were with it together, and you want to increase feelings of connectedness. So also group therapy is very helpful in instances where you've lost somebody. It might be a parent, a child, a significant other partner, or when you grieve. So, finding people who have gone through a similar experience, it can help participants process the grief and find new meaning in it, because it sort of normalizes the process that it's normal. Yes, the grieving will be different for everyone, but there is a common thread. We are all feeling the same loss, feeling the same pain, and working through. So there's a sense of connectedness in there. So, it is a powerful tool for exploring. I mean, in just even with play, when you work with children, how much more with severe emotions that are, it's sometimes an emotional roller coaster. You don't know how you're feeling from one point to another, which is fine when you are grieving, and it's because a flood of emotion, which can be overwhelming, can be worked through. So, just concluding thoughts, I just wanted to say that art therapy can be a valuable tool for grieving for unexpected death, as we provide safe, or we try and provide a safe and supportive safe space for people to express and process their emotion. And I think while more research is needed to fully understand benefits of art therapy for grief, we have seen art therapy for trauma, art therapy for other conditions, how it works and how it mitigates those. But studies have suggested that it can be a powerful tool for healing and growth. So this is what I have for you today. I hope you can have a listen and join me in promoting mental health awareness through active participation and active taking care of yourself mentally, as much as you would take care of your body, as much as you take care of eating healthy, and take care of your other finances. I would love, this is my plea and my way of wanting to people to provide an alternative way of taking care of themselves, not only when people have trouble. Obviously, the topic that I'm speaking about, death, is significant. It affects all of us. But there are things where you can do art therapy just for, meaning making, expression, just to keep yourself healthy internally, your soul and spirit healthy, and your mind and mental health, which is equally important, because once your mental health goes, other, other physical things start deteriorating. So I just want us to join me in the movement of promoting mental health wellness and mental health education using creativity and where you don't sometimes have to talk. You can just create and infer meanings to whatever you want to say. So thank you so much. I know that was a long conclusion. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Guguletu Manana of the Art and Culture of Wellness. I hope you join me at another topic of this. So it's a 22 types of death that I'm covering in the death and loss, and using creativity, using art therapy. I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. Goodbye.